Not too long ago, media reports said that Tesla would stop making cars at its Giga Shanghai factory in China. The company said that reports were not true. Now, news outlets are saying that production has stopped. Again, Tesla China said that the reports in the media are wrong. In today's video, we'll tell you what was said at the Giga Shanghai's plans for the end of the year and how Tesla just shot down those rumors. Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting video of TechLife. According to documents seen by Reuters, Tesla is cutting back on production at its Shanghai Gigafactory as Chinese companies struggle to deal with a rise in COVID-19 cases after the government lifted some restrictions. The internal memo says that the production will start back up on January 3rd and go on for 17 days until January 19th. After that, the company plans to stop making things from January 20th to January 31st for a total of 12 days. The decision to stop isn't necessarily a disaster for Tesla, but it does show how hard it is for the company to keep going in the Asian country. Also, if the number of COVID cases keeps going up as quickly as it has been, the government may have to put the restrictions back in place. People don't trust COVID data from China because the government doesn't report it in a very clear way. Some sources, like Worldometers, say that the number of daily cases has been going up again after a short drop in the middle of December. On December 25th, 2,983 new cases were reported. This break will happen at the same time as the Chinese New Year, which will be on January 22nd, 2023. Tesla doesn't usually take breaks like this, and it's still not clear why the company is making this change. The report comes after sources told Reuters journalists a few days earlier that Tesla would also stop most work at its Shanghai plant during the last week of December. At that time, no reason was given for their sudden break. The World Health Organization says that there have been 28,493 new cases of COVID in the last 24 hours, but the New York Times COVID tracker says that there were no cases on December 25th. On the same day, the National Health Commission, the NHC, said it would stop reporting COVID-19 cases and deaths, even though infections seem to be on the rise again. Since the beginning of 2020, this information has been shared by the institution. The choice was made at the same time that China decided to loosen its zero COVID policies and restrictions. People think this decision won't have much of an effect because most of the data from the NHC has been thought to be fake or wrong. Tesla responded negatively to rumors regarding the production of the Giga in Shanghai with a statement that read, "The Shanghai factory still maintained efficient production and output in 2022. Next week, as scheduled, the annual production line maintenance work will be carried out by the vehicle production, and the workers will have a chance to take a break during the maintenance period of the production line after putting in a lot of effort over the past year. The line has not been halted by the auto parts workshops that are producing charging piles and other auto parts. To say that the factory has been closed down is not entirely accurate. Surprisingly, Tesla has not commented on the validity of the report. It reportedly did not give reasons for the shutdown in the past, but it did so in this statement. Additionally, the business did not address rumors that a large number of employees had contracted COVID during the most recent outbreak, making it difficult to carry on business as usual. It has been reported that Tesla is experiencing a slowdown in demand in China, and the company has reportedly been using the output from Shanghai to fulfill orders placed outside of China. Even though it just recently recorded its best month ever in terms of delivery, the company has been offering potential customers a number of different discounts. In China, Tesla has seen unprecedented levels of success. In the month of August, the 1 millionth vehicle was produced by the company. Tom Zhu, the boss of Tesla China, is now using the knowledge he gained to help in ramping the production at Tesla's plant in Texas. Giga Shanghai's production is advancing at a rapid pace, having recently reached a run rate of around 1.2 million vehicles per year. Only the Model Y and Model 3 are affected by this. A significant number of these batteries are WD, that is rear wheel drive, or standard range SR vehicles equipped with LFP batteries. The question that needs to be answered is whether or not Tesla can continue to sell this many vehicles with the current configurations of their vehicles, or whether or not Tesla needs to lower their prices to continue to sell such high volume of vehicles. By the way, if you guys want to watch more videos just like this, then hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so that you will never miss any updates from us. Jeremy Johnson, a reporter from Torque News who covers Tesla, is one example of someone who believes that the company will need to lower its prices slightly once more. However, Tesla is also improving its efficiency and lowering the cost of its existing vehicles. Johnson writes a story that eventually he does believe that Tesla will make a Model 2 or compact model vehicle at the Shanghai plant and somewhere in South America. If Tesla wants to compete and drive many more millions of vehicle sales in China and around the world, it will need to produce a compact vehicle of some kind. This could be the robo-taxi vehicle, or it could be a vehicle that is comparable to the Toyota Corolla. If Tesla is able to produce a compact vehicle within the next couple of years, then the company's production will continue to scale well beyond 1.2 million vehicles and into multi-millions. We will have to wait and see what Tesla chooses to do. Do you believe that Giga Shanghai will continue to scale production in China? Do you think that it will slow down? Do you think that Tesla will have to cut prices in order to keep deliveries going? Or will Tesla increase the amount of exports from China? Leave a comment below. A very significant announcement regarding Tesla's new record for the production of 4680 batteries was made last night. In the realm of batteries, this is a significant step forward for Tesla, as well as an important accomplishment. It was reported that Tesla, the most successful electric vehicle manufacturer in the world, has produced 868,000 of its most recent 4680 battery cells in the past week. The fact that Tesla has been successful in increasing production for its 4680 batteries is encouraging news. Unfortunately, it is much later than their initial plans back in 2020, and according to Torque News EV contributor Dean McManus, the final batteries do not have the silicon in the anode or dry electrode material in the cathode. The breakthrough for the 4680, however, is that it is possible to use the Maxwell technology dry electrode material in the anode. This not only makes the production of the batteries significantly less hazardous, but it also eventually will allow them to be manufactured more quickly and at lower cost than their NCM equivalents. Additionally, there is a possibility that they have a longer life, which is an advantage that LFP batteries do not have. Even though the 4680 batteries are not at all what was promised or hinted at today, they do show great promise over time and will probably reach the full potential before competing battery technologies such as solid state are used in electric vehicles. Even though the 4680 batteries are not at all what was promised or hinted at, they do show great promise over time, and now would be an excellent time for Tesla to launch a new cost-cutting initiative. You also need to be aware of the fact that Tesla's production of 868,000 of its most recent 4680 battery cells, which we mentioned in a week, is equivalent to approximately 4.5 GWh per year. According to opinions of some, this is still considered to be relatively modest, a modest production in comparison to those of today. What do you say? In any case, Tesla has accomplished a remarkable feat, as evidenced by the fact that it has produced 868,000 4680 batteries in the past week. This is a sign that the company's production capacity is growing. It is crystal clear that Tesla is continuing to push the boundaries of what battery technology can do and its production capabilities. And the recent number of 868,000 of those 4680 batteries produced in the last 7 days is a testament to that fact. It is likely that Tesla will continue to make advancements in battery technology and production in the years to come as a result of the company's ambitious production goals. These goals have been outlined in Tesla's most recent investor presentation. That's all for today's video. Hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you do like this video, then give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and until next time, stay classy.